Hey, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Bridget Davis, over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. Happy Sunday. As you guys can see, I am ready for Valentine's Day. So I got my balloons and my flowers, and I hope you guys are out there getting all of your presents for your loved ones because I love Valentine's Day. It's all about love, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to another awesome Sunday. I have some amazing fellas that's going to be sitting there with me today, chit-chatting about a very nice project that they have coming up called Water with a Slice of Lemon. I know all you guys know them very well. But first, I would like to thank my sponsor, as I always do, Mr. Miles Ross over there at the Goodman League. Again, I thank you, brother. Every single week, all of your help is very much appreciated, and I appreciate you. I thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to follow me, of course, on all of my social medias. On Facebook as Bridget UStyle Mag Davis, as well as UStyle Magazine Live Talk Radio. I'm also on Instagram as well as Twitter, UStyle Magazine, and also make sure that you guys are connecting with me on my YouTube channel, which is also UStyle Magazine. There you'll be able to find all of my previously recorded broadcasts, so make sure that you guys are tuning in with me. I want to thank everyone that's been reaching out to me. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Shout out to Dexter and Arnetta over there. They are going to be having an amazing birthday bash for Miss Arnetta. Everybody knows her very well. So I thank you guys for having me there to do all of your interviews. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of stars in the building. So I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. So I appreciate you guys as always. I am always thankful to be here to help you guys get your week started. So let's get started. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I return, I will have my special guest with me tonight. Of course, Mr. Randall Lawrence, Gil Nelson, and Darnell Dupree. So after a quick break, we will return with these fellas, and we're going to learn all about what they're doing. So don't go anywhere. Two shakes. We'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. Of course, this is your girl, Bridget Davis, over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. And I'm sitting here with these amazing fellas. It took us about 10 minutes to try to help them get their lives and stuff together. I really don't understand how three intelligent brothers can't seem to operate Facebook Live. It's amazing to me.
I went to DC Public School.
Oh, Lord. have mercy.
Right. Rudolph.
Well, hey, fellas, welcome.
What up, Bridget? How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you guys? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So let's go down the road. Let me get you guys to introduce yourselves for those that don't know.
Down the road. What we going from left to right?
Left to right.
Just go down the road. Just start talking. No, let's start here. Let's start here.
I'm Gil Nelson.
I'm Darnell Dupree.
Randall Lawrence.
All right. Well, hey. All right, guys. What's going on? I hear you guys been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 hours. I think an 8 hour shoot, 8, 9 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then straight here from
Yeah,
there.
and straight here.
Oh, okay. Well, I should feel
Straight
so
from Ellicott
privileged.
City. Well, York, PA, straight from Ellicott City, then straight from here.
Or
I
to
like
here.
it. Okay.
Or straight to here, yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
then got to go back to York, PA. So.
Oh, Lord. Well, thank you for coming. So you guys got an amazing project that you've been working on. Water with a slice of lemon.
Yep.
Tell us about it.
Who wants to start?
One star. What a Slice of Lemon is about. It's an independent film written, produced by me, directed by me, Darnell Dupree, some input, Gil, some input, Kareem Wopak, some input.
Okay.
It's kind of like a Ocean's 11, Ocean's type of thing.
Okay.
Or Takers type thing with a twist on it.
Okay.
It's about a retired hitman. We're giving his son a chance to come into our world. Like we're kind of like some thieves, but we like high. We're thieves, but we're high end thieves. We don't steal basic stuff. We steal high end stuff like art, fine art, extravagant. Did I say the right word? Extravagant stuff. Yeah. So we actually give this young guy a chance to come into our world.
Okay.
The young guy who we gave a chance was his father was a good friend of ours. He's a hitman, but down the line his son gets taken for hostage by the guy who we robbed like 5 years ago.
Okay.
So they're asking for $10 million. So all in all, in 2 weeks we have to come up with $10 million to get this guy's son back before he kill all of us.
Oh my goodness.
And then we still got to worry about the person who we stole the diamonds from.
So
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns.
There's a lot
exactly.
There's a lot of twists and
So
turns.
this was your brainchild, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is me.
And
I wanted to come up with something a little different. And,
and you did.
That's what that's
yes,
what I came
you
up
did.
with.
You did. The name is outrageous,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What's the concept behind
There's
that?
really no concept about it. It was just I wanted to come up with something different. I wanted something that would capture to the appeal of the audience.
Okay.
And I'm thinking a name. If anything, if the name doesn't capture the audience when you say it, it really doesn't bring the attention that it needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I guess it was kind of a, because we had a couple discussions about it.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I guess the few stages of the project, sitting down and speaking about what we want to name it or what he wanted to name it. And some ideas came out there, and then ultimately that was the end result. But it's kind of a play on words a little bit as well. I think, especially it's connected to one of the characters, my character
Actually,
in the
him.
film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of in line with a part of my personality.
Yeah.
You know, water with a slice of lemon. I guess throughout the course of the film, you'll see us having different moments where maybe I'm at a table having lunch or dinner with this guy or one
Okay.
of the other crew members, and it's just like a common thing.
Yeah.
That, the viewers will see that one of the things that I like to drink a lot is water with a slice of lemon.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay. So it kind of ties in.
It ties in towards the end.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
towards the end, it kind of ties in. It's for him. It's at that moment where he wants to just put everything else behind him, cleanse his soul, cleanse his body, and he's going to start it off. Everybody's asking him, "Why you always ordering water with a slice of lemon?" It's because he wants to start a revelation, a cleansing about himself. So he's starting
Okay.
with, "I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna stop doing all this stuff, and I'm gonna start with just water with a slice of lemon."
Now I know that each one of you play a particular role in this movie.
Okay.
So who does what?
I play the role of Prince Paul, his right hand man. Prince Paul is into everything.
He's a
Prince-
character.
Yeah,
too.
he's a character.
Okay.
He's a character. He's a serious guy, but he's a character at the same time.
Yeah, he's a character. Don't mind getting into nothing.
Just out there.
Yeah, just out there. Yeah, just out there. Whatever's happening at that moment, that's what Prince Paul is up to. Whatever's happening at that moment.
He's gonna make you laugh a
Yeah.
couple times
Yeah.
throughout the film.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what roles do you guys play?
Well, you wanna go?
Go ahead.
Well, my character is Frank, who is one of the three-headed, I guess you can say, leads in the film.
Okay.
When it comes down to it, you have like three head guys that pretty much everything is revolves around, and Frank is one, Prince Paul is the other, and then you
Okay.
have Gil Nelson as well. His character Seven, who's also a main focal point of the film.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, we go through whatever we go through our little missions that we have. At the end of the day, I guess you can say Frank's character has
He's our go-to guy.
the last say.
You know, if
Okay.
you always have to have that person who people look up to, and it's him.
Okay.
It's
He
Frank.
would be more like George Clooney in Ocean's
Yeah, he's that
11.
George Clooney.
Oh,
That's it.
okay,
He's that
okay,
George
okay.
Clooney. I'm that Brad Pitt. I guess you would say something
Uh-huh.
like that.
My
Yeah.
my character Seven. I'm actually in a wheelchair.
I know, and I want to talk about that experience for
So
you.
it was a little tough because you got to remember. I got to keep remembering that I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't move my
Lord,
Like today.
I'm sure that was awfully difficult.
get up. So that was but it's a little challenge. It's a little challenging, but at the same time, it's different. And I'm going through an emotional roller coaster in the movie, so
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
you'll see
Because
me
of the fact that he's
kind of go
spending
through
the
it.
majority
Yeah.
of the time in that wheelchair.
Because this is
Okay.
new to me. It ain't like I've been in there all my life.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
new to me, yeah. So it's
Major
frustrating
adjustment.
and and it's tough.
So, how did you pick these guys to play these particular characters? You know, do you try to cater it more to their personalities, or
No. It was the total opposite. For us, I wanted to give us we've all been in this field for me almost like 13 or 14 plus. And
Okay.
these guys, I can say the same. So for me, it was me coming up with some more creative ideas of longevity for our careers, not just doing the basic stuff. So we wanted to find out what can we do to enhance ourselves as actors.
Okay.
So this is what I came up with. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's not like I just wrote a script and okay, I'm just cool with this script because I know I can. No, it was a challenging script that I can see if I could transition myself directly into this character. So
Exactly.
before I change up, before I do anything else, when I come on as Prince Paul, I'm Prince Paul that day.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what it's about for me. Yeah.
So, any mental preparations that you guys go through to try
And
to?
for me, I know. For me, I actually feed off them too. I know
Okay.
that I have to always think out of the box, and I know I have to always be quick on my feet.
Okay.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that
I
I
mean
do.
it's a lot of mental for me because a lot of the scenes are heavy,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta really go to that space.
Right.
And then in film, like like most people know or may not know, it's a lot of takes.
Yeah.
Different
Okay.
angles, and so you got to repeat the same thing.
Right,
And have
right,
that
right.
same energy and timing and everything over and over again. So sometimes you got to be mentally to be able to do
Exactly.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do it.
But working with them is a little easier,
Right.
Because we bounce off each other.
And that's what I was going to say. Like, what's the experience? All of you guys have years and years of experience with this. So how is it working with each other? I'm sure you have to kind of, bend towards each other's ideas, or, do you work well?
Yeah.
I think that's I think that's a major part of the continuity of the film is that I like to say all the time, chemistry is very important on film. And sometimes you can watch projects and you can tell how good the chemistry is just by the finished product.
Right.
You can tell how well those individuals meshed in the production process.
Exactly.
For me, it goes back to me saying exactly what I said before.
I'm sorry.
It's about me enhancing myself as an actor. I know I try to surround myself with people that's going to make my craft just that much better.
Right.
I know if I ask him his opinion on something, he going to tell me straight up, that was whack. You can do better. If I ask Gil that, he's going to tell me. Like, if I ask the next person who really don't know me, just because I'm the director or the producer of the movie, oh, that was good. I don't need that.
Right,
Yeah, I
right,
hate that.
right,
I don't
right.
need that. I need for you to tell me exactly what's wrong so we can fix it, so we can enhance ourselves as actors.
But can't you admit that it's kind of hard knowing that this is like your project, but sometimes you have to kind of humble yourself and listen to the opinion?
Yeah. Oh, we brought in other film directors to actually help us with. We got Kareem Mobot, we got Scott. Kareem is I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a very, very talented, independent
movies
filmmaker.
out.
Yeah, he got a few movies out. Yeah, a couple of movies out. And I take constructive criticism from him, Donnell, Gil,
And he's also out of DC as well.
and he's also out of DC. Yeah,
Okay.
Kareem is also out of DC as well. So you have to bring the constructive criticism.
Right.
That's how
right.
we're going to enhance as actors.
Right.
That's how this project is, is going to enhance.
Honestly, I think the relationship between myself and these two guys is the foundation is built on that principle right there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like each project that I'm involved with, I want to make sure me myself. Like that's a stern principle that I like to base everything on. Authenticity is so important. I say that every time I speak to someone about the craft of acting. It's all about authenticity, and everything else derives from there.
Exactly.
That's a big part of the foundation. Because if you
Exactly.
can't look at a project and really feel that project
Exactly.
and connect to it,
Or
Exactly.
believe it within the
Something's
first.
wrong.
Yeah, if you can't
Exactly.
believe that project within the first 10, if that project doesn't have your attention within the first 10 or 15, 20 minutes, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it that that's what you guys, when he first came to you and said, hey, look, this is what I want to do, you guys felt that immediately.
Yeah. I mean, because
Or
of
did
my-
it take a minute to kind
because
of,
of my history. Because of my history with him and my history with Donnell is when we on set together, I already know what I'm gonna get
everything
off
else
at.
stopped.
Okay.
So I already know
okay.
when I show up,
Yeah.
I got to be ready, or
Wow,
everything
they
okay.
ain't having it. So I
Everything.
gotta I can't half step it.
Exactly.
I never half step it anyway, but I got to make sure I bring it up a notch.
Right,
Because
right.
they gonna be ready and prepared.
And it's
Exactly.
extra harder for me because I'm behind. If I'm behind the camera, writing it, and then I still got to perform in front.
I know, so how hard is that? Because
it's
you have to
hard.
go from one
It's
extreme
hard.
to the next
It's
extreme.
hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's extra hard when I have those like full days. If I'm shooting all day, but then I still have to make sure the literature is right and all that kind of stuff, and then I have to bring a guest director in. I mean, it's just hard.
Oh,
But I love
okay.
it though. If you
Okay.
love what you do, it's just that much easier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the people that I surround myself with, I can to 100%, I can say that they love the craft just as much as I do.
Exactly.
So that makes it just that much easier.
You know-
And then luckily for us, the people who we've actually been bringing in, Oh man, we got a wonderful cast of.
And that's what I was going to say.
It's a
You
bomb.
have a very diverse cast
Yeah.
in this movie. What choice? I mean, how did you choose the other cast members in this?
We did a casting call. We did a casting call with Black Carpet Productions,
Mm-hmm.
and we literally handpicked out the people who we wanted.
Okay.
Shout out to,
shout out to Belinda. And
Shout out to
Dee.
Belinda. Shout out to Cross Thomas. Shout out to Bugsy. I know I don't even want to start that.
Don't do that.
So,
We got some trouble the
we
last
got
time.
last
You
time,
see, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a very, very diverse, talented body of cast members in this movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
we sincerely do.
From different places too.
Yeah,
like,
from different places.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely because you got talent in front of the camera and behind.
And
the
behind the
camera.
camera, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So you did a really good job with
Shout out to
with the
Glenn,
whole nine.
our locations director,
Mm-hmm.
Glenn
absolutely.
Patton.
Yeah, because
Shout
you
out
guys
to-
have been shooting in several.
Oh, we shooting
locations,
Shout
right?
out to Ellicott City. Ellicott City
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
giving us the
That's
key to
been
the
like
city.
a, that's been
Oh,
like a
really?
second home.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Ellicott City has been.
Yeah, it's
oh
been
my
like a
goodness.
second home.
Yeah, shout out to Ellicott City. Shout out to
all
Glenn,
over
our
the place in
locations
there.
director.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Big
Ellicott
shot.
City.
What's up?
Ellicott City is woo.
That's
Showed us
great.
so much love.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique situation because normally when I'm an actor and not directing at all, I never give my input to another actor.
Oh,
I let them
okay.
make their choices unless they ask me what you think.
Okay.
But with
Okay.
these guys, I know we open because they know it's
got
coming
to.
from a
Yeah,
place
we
of
got to.
we
Right,
making the
right.
project better,
We got
not I'm trying to tell you how to be an actor.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I think that comes full circle. It comes right back around to the point I made earlier when we have a commonality between the three of us,
Mm-hmm.
which happens to be authenticity. You know, at the end of the day, we are all working toward one common goal.
Yeah, it
which
ain't about
is,
the pride.
Exactly.
Which is a great project
That's
at the
it.
end of the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
That's
and when
it.
you have that commonality, it's easy
It's
to
easy.
take the
It's easy for
constructive
all-
criticism.
Right.
as,
Right.
You know, just making it
Yeah,
better.
absolutely.
You know,
Right.
It's not offensive at all.
Yeah.
So I know that you guys also have your own separate projects that you're working on as well. I know I've seen you have, what is it, Loyal and Trust
Yeah.
that you're working on. What is that about?
that's a series about two a guy and a girl that college they a couple from college. They couldn't
Okay.
get jobs when they graduated, so they kind of got themselves tied up into some stuff that they shouldn't have. And then the web just keep tangling and tangling and tangling.
Oh, wow,
And,
okay,
It's a very
okay.
interesting story though.
Okay. And you've had a few appearances, TV One. Mm-hmm. What's that like for you?
Well, that's pretty fun, man. I love, you know, I love TV One, man. Shout out to all those people over at TV
Absolutely.
One. They've been showing me. I can't even describe the love they've been showing me over the past few years, man. It's been great working with all of those guys. You know,
Right.
shout out to Candace Johnson for casting me repeatedly
absolutely.
for leading roles. Yeah, it's been great, man. I've just been blessed to be able to capitalize on the opportunity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of love for from all of my family and friends from Facebook and all of the social media pages, and you know, it's been a nice little ride, man. I'm just looking to build on all of that momentum
Awesome.
Keep it going.
and keep
Exactly.
it going.
Yeah.
You know, with
Exactly.
this and you know other things we're involved in.
Yeah.
In the
Exactly.
process now of creative process of writing a new film. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So what do you guys think about the state of film in DC?
I personally think it's growing.
You have a
These
look
two-
on
I'm
your
gonna let
face
these two
like,
guys go.
I think it's growing. I think it's a lot of people doing a lot of great stuff right now.
right.
It's more going on the independent side than ever before. And it's exciting. You know,
Exactly.
it's a lot of opportunity for people, and it's a lot of, people I feel that's working hard to put out good projects
Right,
and create good
right.
opportunity for everybody coming out of the city. You know?
Right.
Which, I love DC, so that's huge for me.
And all you guys are from the city, right?
He from Baltimore.
From Baltimore.
This one from Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore. 21215.
I'm right around the corner. 11th of the month.
So they basically adopted you into the
Yeah. I guess that's how you.
All right, let's say the DMV.
right. Exactly.
With me, it's like I said before, we've been in the field for a while.
Right.
Cast on a couple of TV shows, The Wire, Silver Lining, House of
Oh,
Cards,
awesome.
Jamesy Boy, couple of stuff, and a couple of other independent projects we got coming up. Second Chance Redemption it's a spinoff from our first movie,
Right.
Second Chance, and then we got another one called Rudolph.
Wow.
And we got a lot of stuff that'll keep us busy. My feelings on independent, taking control of your destination and taking it the way you want it, the direction where you want it to go, is always a good thing.
Right,
Whether it be in
right.
DC, Virginia, Maryland, or whatever the case may be. A lot of production companies don't take DC serious, but they
Right.
will.
But why do you think that's
They will
the case?
because at first DC wasn't taking their own self serious as far as
Oh,
the
okay.
independent film.
Okay.
But now it's totally different. Now we have a lot of people that's seriously serious about their craft when
Right.
it comes to independent
Right.
filmmaking. I'm proud to be from DC. I'm proud to be an
Awesome.
independent filmmaker from DC. But I don't want to be titled as strictly an independent filmmaker.
You know,
from
and
DC.
I've heard you say that
Yeah,
once before. What's
What
your
up,
reason
Ty?
for that?
Huh?
What's your reasoning for that?
Because I'm
Not
an
wanting-
independent filmmaker.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where I come from.
Exactly.
I want to strive to be a good, solid, independent filmmaker.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want to be stereotyped in a box.
Exactly.
I want my body of work that speaks for itself. I want my creativity to blossom in every which way that it can. I want the person that's standing next to me to grow. I want the person that's standing next to him or her to grow.
Right.
And I want that, I want that creativity to be exactly where it needs to be.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So is this the first project that you guys have worked on together?
I mean, you looking at like right now. You really looking at like I would have to say at least 10 years history between the three of
Wow.
us. Like,
Okay.
Involved in projects.
Okay.
And it's funny because we say this every time we go interviews, but
Uh-oh.
Randall and I go back to about maybe 06 ish, somewhere in that area. So
Okay.
we like 12 years in, and this guy on my left, Gil, right here, he and I go all the way back to like maybe 02 or something crazy like that. We met on like.
I was gonna say, how did you guys meet with you being in Baltimore?
Yeah.
These
It
guys.
was different. It was different for me. It was
It's a
different for
journey.
me because I owned in 2005 and 2006. I owned a retail clothing store called After Dark Sportswear on Georgia Avenue.
Okay.
Gil owned a retail clothing store right down the street
Oh Lord.
from where I was. But I branched off after 5 or 6 years. I branched off and started my acting career. He did the exact same thing. I did not know it. One day we was at I don't know where we were. I forget where we were. But in common, we got on the phone, started talking to each other, and I was like, "Gil, I'm shooting a scene downtown in DC. Come on and join." He came down. That went to another. Before you know it, he was cast in the movie, and that's been it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
Because I
been it.
wasn't even living here then. I just happened to
when
be
it-
in town.
it just happened to
when
be
we
in
talked.
town that
I said,
day.
"Where you shooting at?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how it went.
That's how-
And y'all been making history ever since. I love the chemistry because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at you guys interact with each other, and y'all are like you're more like brothers.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
It's a perfect way to
Our
describe
next
it.
project,
Right.
our next project, we got to do it all over again. Got to do it
man,
all
it's-
over again.
it's-
Right.
Yeah.
Man, this guy met on the theater side.
Oh, okay. Because you've done a play also, right?
Yeah,
Well, that's
I-
separate. That's
Yeah,
separate.
yeah.
The
Okay.
thing he's doing now is driving. That's powerful. He's making some powerful strides in that arena.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
We met in
that's
Baltimore.
exactly. That's my background, really, is theater.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Shout out to OTR.
Exactly.
Who's that?
On the road. Was it
Okay.
on the road production? Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what's the
that was the
difference in being in film and then going from theater to film? Like how hard is that transition?
Wow. It's. I mean, it depends. It depends.
It's actually a plus. If you actually had the opportunity to do theater first, it'll make it just that much easier for you to transition into the film. And Gil can speak on that a lot more.
Yeah. Theater, like they say, the saying is, film make you famous.
Okay.
I mean, film make you rich. TV make you famous.
Okay.
And theater make you great. In the acting side.
Okay.
So,
She like, I'm trying to process that.
so what it is
yeah.
a lot of the basis, if you go to any acting school,
Okay.
all the training really comes from a theater perspective.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
so
Okay.
If you're a well-trained
Yeah,
theater
exactly.
Okay.
person, and if you see, the thing with theater is you have to learn your dialogue straight through. There's no rehearsal and there's no stop and cut. With acting, we can cut and fix stuff and
Oh, okay.
build out. You
Okay.
can't do that in theater. You have to know your body of work, and if you don't know, you have to know how to implement certain things to fill it in. But
Right.
with film, we can stop and rehearse it all over. I think like I said, we shot 4 scenes, small scenes a day, and it took us like almost 8 or 9 hours.
good grief.
And that's not even a long day for us.
Right.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we can do 13 and 14 hours
Oh, okay.
with
Okay.
no problem, and feel good about it after we finish.
And on that
Wow.
theater side, it is good working with other people that's done theater
Okay.
and film, because they can make them certain adjustments. They understand things a little more faster, and it's more of a, like Randall said, a more easier transition.
Yeah.
But Randall hosted the last theater production that we did.
Oh,
So
okay.
you got to see backstage.
And you were over there grinning. Did you like it? Like, what did you think about it?
I loved it. I need to show out a little bit when I start hosting and relax a little bit more. But hopefully he'll have
It
me
was
back for the
awesome,
second
man.
one.
It,
Right.
It was a heck of a turnout.
Great.
I enjoyed it when I came. It was awesome, man. I was impressed, man. I had to shout him out real heavy, man. He did a great job. The whole
always do
entire
great jobs
cast
with
did
his
a great
Right.
job. Like everyone involved did a great job.
Yeah, we've been blessed, man, because every stage production we've done this far done sold out.
Oh,
And,
wow.
so
That's
it's got
great.
little momentum, but a lot of people are, when you gonna do another one? When you gonna do another one?
Exactly.
But that stuff, it's a lot of time.
I was
that
going to
goes
say it
into that.
has to be time
It's
consuming.
very time
Oh, it
consuming.
is. You know what? And
Yeah.
now that we're on that subject, that's one of the differences with film. Is the amount. It's so time consuming. It's much more time consuming than film. Stages. Right?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I mean, because the amount of hours of rehearsal is just, it's night and day compared to film. Like film, you can go home and study that and be okay with it. And
Right.
because again, as he alluded to earlier, you can mess up, and then you have an editing room
Right.
with film.
Oh,
With-
okay.
we could just cut it right
with
then and there.
Stage,
Right.
like you mess up, you better better know how to clean it up and keep on going.
Oh, wow.
Because at the end of the day, the audience may not recognize that you messed up.
But then you
Right,
may have
right.
some
That's the
that
rule
will,
of thumb.
because they're used to seeing good work.
Right.
But if you have that talent within yourself and you can get it through, or you can get it past, that's
And the
that's
good
something
thing
different.
about film is when you got a good director, if they see something ain't going in the direction they want it, they can stop it right on the spot
Yeah.
and fix it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And stage,
Okay.
you gotta accept
keep going.
what's ever going on.
So, Randall, are you going to get into theater?
Yeah, I plan on writing
Yeah.
right now, and I guess this is my first time talking about it. Right now, I have 3 projects lined up. Second Chance Redemption, this project called Rudolph, and then I got another animated cartoon. That I'm
Oh, well,
working
that's
on.
different.
It's called Little Angie.
That sounds like
So
that's going to be, because
truly
it
true,
from
and this is
from
like my first time speaking
standing
about
here
it.
and listening to you, it seems like all of your projects have been heavy projects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's enlightening to see that you're going to have
But
something
the crazy
animated.
part about it is people fail to realize this is only my 3rd project. Like my first project was called Second Chance.
Mm-hmm.
My second short film was called Kelly, and this is my 3rd feature film, World with a Slice of Lemon. Me behind it, producing and directing it.
Exactly.
This is the only thing that I've touched, but the rest is production side from my history of acting. But this is only my third film.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. So when
Miss
are we
Lovey.
expecting Water with a Slice of Lemon to be done?
It was supposed to be done.
That's
in
the
February.
$1 million question. That's the $1 million question.
Oh,
It
that's
was
the.
supposed to be
That's
done
the
in
$1 million
February, but we
question.
have, like I said, there's so many. We have probably about maybe 9 more scenes to shoot, and then we should be finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when is it? February the 17th. That's this weekend. We actually in Brooklyn for the premiere of Black Panther, but we also starting the first.
Oh, awesome.
We're also starting the first scene of Second Chance Redemption in New York City.
Oh,
In New York City. Yeah, we actually starting the
What else
first.
to bring in?
we can ready to cut his mic off.
We actually started the first scene of Second Chance Redemption in New York City.
Oh wow.
Exciting time.
Okay. Any particular reason why you want to shoot the first scene there?
Cause it's New York City. Why
All
not?
right. Hey, I'm just asking.
Cause it's New York City. Shout out to Fahim. He's actually, he's actually the one that's gonna be shooting that scene in New York City.
Okay. Okay. Now, once Water with
Yeah,
a Slice
shout
of
out to
Lemon gets
Fahim.
done, where are we going to be able to see it? Where are you going to show it?
Definitely at the Angelica Theater, and then
Okay.
we're gonna try to pick a theater out. Ellicott City. Ellicott City has been so good to us.
Angelica is where?
Angelica is in
Right.
Virginia. Yeah,
Virginia.
Virginia. Shout
Oh,
out
okay.
to Angelica Theater. Angelica
Just wanted to
Theater.
highlight.
Yeah, Angelica Theater was the first. That was the first independent movie theater that actually sold out of our independent film.
Okay.
The first Black African
Oh
American
wow.
movie that actually sold out at that theater. We were.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
it was crazy.
Yeah, it
man.
was-
It was crazy.
yeah,
It was a great turnout.
It was.
Great turnout.
It was.
He was wall to wall in that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was like
crazy.
I want to say I think the place held like 300 and something people. It was close to almost 600.
Yeah, standing in the room. Yeah.
So what's that feeling like to see a project that you started from the beginning to the end, and then once you go to show it, it sells out? What's that feeling like?
What was it like for me that day? I was tired. I was tired. I was kind of like overwhelmed, but all in the good. It happened so fast.
Right.
It happened so fast. It was you know what? I was more or less happy for everybody else than I was myself.
Okay. Okay.
Because, like I said before, the effort of putting in something that's much bigger than you is a powerful thing. Knowing that I can sit right here and stand beside Darnell, or knowing that I can sit by here and stand beside Gil, and he can put on his resume what he did and forward it to somebody else, and they can research it and like, okay, they did this and this and this.
Exactly.
That's an awesome feeling.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, creating them opportunities,
Yeah.
man, it's big.
Yeah, and I
Right.
think from my first, like that first time, I didn't even cast myself a major role.
Right.
I gave, I wanted to make sure everybody else's was to a point where they can take it and do something else with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where do you guys pull your creativity from?
Oh, I'm just crazy.
Well, we know
I'm
that.
just little.
I've been a storyteller since I was a kid, so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So now you just putting it on paper.
For me also, for me also, being behind a production company such as like the House of Cards, The Wire, Silverline, and James, it's like you already know where you need to go, which direction, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna settle for less.
Right.
For me, from the production side, I know exactly what I want, and I'm not gonna settle for less. I know exactly what a production needs to look like. I know exactly what a cinematic film needs to look like.
Right.
I know which degree I need to go. I'm not gonna settle for less because I'm doing myself a disservice, and I'm doing the person
Exactly.
next to me a disservice if I don't try my all or try my best.
yeah.
So hasn't
I
there
think,
ever come a time that y'all have just gotten tired?
No,
Tired
not
of,
for
like
me.
what?
Just what you're doing,
Not
just
at all.
No.
I mean, right now on the way here, I probably yawned about 11 times.
Oh yeah.
but you kept
But-
pushing.
Tired, that
But
kind of time.
I'm here,
Yeah.
and you notice I haven't yawned yet. So,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's the adrenaline rush
Yeah.
that you get from knowing that you're doing what it is that you
You
love
do,
to
yeah.
do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like that's, and when you asked about creativity, where does it come from? For me, it comes from within. For me,
Right.
Yeah.
it's all about that. For me, it's the journey. It's not the destination.
Right.
It's more so everything that I think about when I watch my favorite films from the early '90s.
Yeah.
When before I even had a realization that I could actually act.
Right.
It was that when I saw maybe what's his name, Alan Payne, or what's my guy name from Dead Presidents, the short Lorenz Tate.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
wow.
see him and those actors that inspired me back then. It was just like, okay, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
And when you see things like that, it kind of materializes when projects come up and you see these roles. You just like, you know what, I'm gonna dive into it.
It was an
Exactly.
opening eye moment for me when I realized acting was what I was supposed to be doing for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow.
Seeing characters like Sidney Poitier, Bill Cosby, and not knowing where you stand in life and what it is that you want to do for the rest of your
Right,
life. When I
right.
realized, when I look at Sidney Poitier or Bill Cosby or some of them phenomenal actors on, and I'm like, okay, the light bulb has come on. This is what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. That
Awesome.
right there is like an opener for me.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like I don't want to. It's like nothing else. Certain things in my life do matter, but nothing else really matters because I know this is the direction where I'm supposed to be
Right.
going.
Right.
and people don't know, like, especially with my personal journey. I was in corporate America. I've managed a few companies actually.
Okay.
Like my book was already wrote. Married, kids, business, house, all that old
Right,
stuff that comes
right.
with all that. All I had to do was live it out.
Exactly.
I was good,
Awesome.
but I wasn't happy. So I had a conversation with my wife, told her, what, to really make this happen, to get the knowledge that I need, I'm gonna have to move. So
Oh, wow.
when I went to LA, people thought I was tripping,
Yeah,
They
because
thought
you
my
see me
wife
raise
was
my
abs-
eyebrows
they
like,
thought my wife was absolutely crazy
Right.
to agree to this.
girl, you gonna follow that man in LA? What?
But and that was the first time that we did the long distance thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
before that, I probably had never been apart from her for no more than a week.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
So that was a huge step.
But
But,
the-
it paid off at the end because now I love what I do. She's
Awesome.
actually involved in what I do.
Awesome.
And,
Awesome.
And that,
Beautiful.
you know what?
Awesome.
That's the
Awesome.
extra umph to it. When you have people that you truly care about or that you love in your life, give you that support to say, all
Exactly.
right, give you that blessing and say, all right, move
Exactly.
forward with your career,
Yeah.
and I got your back.
You're right.
That's everything.
You're right.
there.
You are
I don't
exactly
care what
right.
it is. If you got your spouse saying, listen, this is, I understand where you want to go. I'm not going to hinder you from reaching your career. I got your back.
Awesome.
That makes you just want to get it even more because now you know certain things are on the line. It's just not about you. Once you realize, that's another key thing. Once you realize as an actor, everything about you ain't all about you.
Right.
You got to be considerate of the next person that's beside you or standing next to you. That's when you can excel as an actor or as a
Exactly.
person or as a director
Awesome.
or a producer.
Yeah.
When you start putting the limelight off of you,
Right.
that's when everything else will, prepare.
Exactly. So what's next for you guys after Water with a Slice of Lemon?
Second Chance Redemption.
Yeah, you done named about 3 projects you got going on. So
No, they ain't. Second Chance Redemption is
tell
all
me.
of it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we
okay,
back at it
cool.
again.
So I was gonna say, so you're gonna go right into that.
Yeah, we going right in.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's wow, boy. I can't even name everything that's on the that's
Right.
that's coming up on the back end after this project, man, because it's some things that are kind of building up.
Yeah.
Like I said, writing, definitely in the process of doing that right now. So I got a couple projects coming up right behind this, as well as with the ones he's mentioning. Yeah, and I'm just
Awesome.
excited. I get an opportunity to sit behind the camera
Yeah.
and express myself as a director officially, and that feels great.
Awesome.
That's always,
Absolutely.
A good
that's
feeling.
great. So looking forward to that.
Great.
And then we got that Lawyer and Trust that we're
Yeah.
actually in production now. Shout out to Big Scott. Big Shot Scott.
Shout out to
Shout out,
Scott.
Scott.
And you're filming
Shout
that
out
in
to
in
Charles.
DC.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, Charles. What up?
Yeah, so we got that going on. And then, of course, the Projects Randall name that I'm a part of.
Great.
And then the stage side, we've been doing one a year right now. So
Okay.
we probably come back up in late July, August.
Okay.
That's when we normally. I might pin a weekend and try to get my own weekend on.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Look, you gotta do it though, man. You have to do
Yes,
it, man.
that's
I'm
right.
telling you.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we've been getting a lot of support, so we blessed. We
I love
super
it.
blessed.
Shout out
I
to
love it.
DC as a whole.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all the support and love that you've been giving all on films. It's so greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Baltimore too, man. I really
Baltimore.
appreciate all the love. Yeah, absolutely,
Baltimore
man.
showed me
They've
a lot
been
of
riding
Shout out
with
to
me,
Baltimore too,
man.
They showed me a lot of love up
Yeah,
there.
Baltimore
Riding with
too.
me
Yeah, I
real
love
heavy,
Baltimore.
man. Everybody
Awesome.
look out for Prevision Films as well in the very near future. We doing a lot of things, guys. A lot of things. And whoever has not had an opportunity to come out and check out Gil's stage production, man, you guys don't know what you're
Get
missing
there.
out on. And if you don't, you know now. So
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you got to be in the building the next time he launches something.
And
on
everybody I
stage.
know
It's
who
major.
didn't come out to Second Chance, Randall's first movie.
Oh, the DVDs on
definitely
sale
be
now.
here
Second
for One
chance.
with a Slice of Lemon.
Yeah, it's second
Perfect.
chance for
Awesome.
my
Absolutely.
the DVDs for my first independent film, Second Chance, are available now. All you got to do is inbox me your information. I'll send you a Cash App and I'll send you a signed DVD. I meant to bring
Shout out to all the
Perfect.
other producers and stuff
Perfect.
in the city, man. Mitch,
Awesome.
Vernon, everybody else who's doing
Yeah,
stuff, man.
yeah. Shout out.
Awesome. Well, I thank you guys for coming out. I mean, I'm just sitting here listening. Y'all doing all the talking. I'm just soaking it all in.
Thank you, Bridget, for having us.
Thank you guys for coming. This has definitely
Awesome
been a
as
pleasure.
usual.
I am looking forward to all of you guys' projects coming. Hopefully, I can get in something. I don't know.
You in?
Oh, we can make
Fun.
it happen.
Yeah, everybody keep telling me that to come sit up here with me. I ain't got no phone calls yet.
You ready to be on stage?
No.
Ready to be on stage?
But again, thank you guys for coming. This has definitely been a pleasure.
Thanks
This
for
has definitely been a
having
pleasure. Again, this closes out another awesome show over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. I appreciate you guys for staying with me and tuning in.
UStyle,
These brothers here are phenomenal, so make sure that you guys stay connected with them. Look out for all of their amazing projects coming. I thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you again next Sunday, same station, same time. Listen Vision Live. I'll see you guys then.
Yes.
Peace.